I'm recording now.
Me too. I'm recording too. Just so, I know you've had a tough couple of minutes there. Probably going to have to go into it. So maybe this, just let me know
that I'm not used to.
Just volume-wise, how's this sound to you? I mean, obviously, you'll probably want to turn it up just in general because of the vibe, but this might cool you off, That's what I'm trying to do.
I could turn it up a little.
Where you at?
Yeah. No, I could use a little more.
How's that feel?
That sounds good. Yeah.
Damn, because you're a Stapleton fan.
Tiptoed in a room. I know you got to have your rest.
Just crushing it out there.
She says, come lay beside me. I've been waiting since
Just get you. Listen, the audience are going to listen. You just get settled, Johnny.
I'm into it. Let me get settled.
Yeah, you just get settled.
She's sweet to me. Must be the luckiest man alive.
Didn't I tell you, lady, I'm the joy of my life. Very nice. That was
a lot better than I thought it was as a song.
Yeah? Yeah, it's a pretty good song.
I'm going to fast.com here.
Yeah, and you know what? I'm going to go to it too.
I need a test here.
I'm at 77 megabytes.
Something's going on here.
I'm at 77 megabytes per second. $77.
Oh, I know what's going on here. Sorry, man. I got it.
What is it, Dropbox?
No, I was on the wrong internet here.
Oh, yeah.
God, amateur hour, am I right?
Switching gears.
Check this out, buddy. I'm fucking back.
Yeah, you were on the wrong one, eh?
Hang on.
Yeah, just take your time, man. Listen. Not putting in an extra fucking minute. Oh, he's gone. Literally, he's gone. He's back.
I'm recording all of this. I'm recording all of this. This is just fucked up. I'm back and better than ever. Let me just explain what's going on over here on my end. And just so you know, I haven't stopped recording, so everybody's going to get everything going on my end. So.
Okay, well, also, that's really good news because I don't want to do more than an hour.
No. So and now I'm running at about 98.
Well, I can see that. I'm looking at you, and you're in basically HD.
Yeah,
you
exactly.
look kind of well, actually, it goes as far as to say 4K.
Thanks, man.
Yeah, I'm looking at the way things. I mean, I'm looking at you, and I'm it's unnerving. It's kind of like when Tom Cruise told everyone he didn't want people to watch his movies in 4K because it would unsettle them.
Yeah,
it's kind of like that.
Well, yeah. So basically, what just happened for our listeners to know is everybody knows I've been through the ringer with this new computer for.
Why don't you talk a little bit about it?
Well, for about 2 months, I've been up and down, swinging up and down and all around with Apple.
Around town,
trying to get this computer sent to me. It finally arrived, a new one that works. The last one had a problem. And got today, big day. Finished the producing job. I'm back home. I'm setting all my stuff up, transferring all the plugins over. As you do everything.
Dude,
having a great time.
Yeah. Do you try that Waves hacked Waves package?
I don't have that.
Okay.
It didn't work, but I would like one.
I'll try
anybody.
Out, man, yeah.
But basically,
if you're listening, Waves, your shit's too expensive. You should just fucking figure it out. It's actually not. It's so cheap. But anyway, go on.
Well, anything's too expensive for us in this eyewall universe.
Yeah, that we
anyway, so I get it all set up, and I'm pumped. You're big day for Johnny.
I know. I was excited for you,
and I'm ready to go. I'm early even. I told you 6:45. I'm in here 6:20. I'm getting all hyped up. I'm
I see.
Download Zoom, download everything we need, ready to go.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, I'm just going to like check out kind of how it feels. Go into Zoom.
It's kind of a new system.
Preferences, video. Realize the display that I bought to go with my Mac Mini doesn't have a camera.
Nice.
So then I scrambled for about 10 minutes to completely unhook my interface, everything. Went and got my old 2008 iMac where I'd moved it inside in another room. Yeah, brought it back, set it all up with about a minute to spare, jumped on the Zoom call, only to realize that because I'd moved it to a different part, it was on a different internet, like the neighbor's internet or something. And so I'm like, why does James look like a fucking psychotic, like, twitchy robot guy?
It's actually interesting because I when I logged into this, I'm in a different part of my house than normal.
Yeah, that threw me off too.
I look quite good, I think, today.
Yeah, you look quite studious with that map behind you.
I was thinking about maybe telling everyone a little bit about the Copernican revolution.
Wow.
Yeah. But I think instead I'll talk about Jamie Foxx and Ed Sheeran.
Yeah, so what I did was I went on fast.com.
Yeah. I think this happened during the pod, so now we're just catching
but
up.
I just wanted to tell you that the number that came up was 2.1, and I knew something was awry.
Yeah.
So
but the thing is, you problem solved it. You problem
back.
solved it, and everyone is went through that with you.
Nobody cares. Nobody's the wiser. Well, actually, they are, but
I think people are cool with it. I mean, I just want to reiterate that this may feel unusual to listeners that you're getting this episode late on a Wednesday evening or probably on a Thursday. This is the new usual, folks. This is the new usual. We're kind of back. I mean, if you've been listening to this podcast for a long time, which I'm sure every single one of you has from day one, or if you haven't, you've gone back and listened to a lot of the old episodes. We started with more of a kind of jazz odyssey approach.
yeah.
A lot of kind of beatnik, kind of, I would say like mixed media Burroughsian style of kind of production where it was just kind of like all things and none at the same time. And certainly we weren't on a schedule. And what happens over time, it's kind of like being in a band. You're a band like, Oasis, for example, and you start with, your first record out the gate, bang, fucking there it is, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. I was in a band called fucking Rain, yeah? And my fucking brother, his band fucking Rain, and I fucking was there. I was like, let me fucking sing, you know what I mean? And Bonehead's there, yeah, and Gwigsy and shit. And then we fucking madheads. And all of us, yeah, get together. And then what happens is they make Definitely Maybe, don't they? And it's great and it's vital. Stooges, fucking Beatles, John Lennon, know what I mean? And they're mad for it, and all that stuff happens. Much like our podcast, we kind of create this niche world for yourself, and then people react.
Yeah.
And they take it on. Pirate, pilgrim, pagan, clown stadium, demented viral clown.
Diseased clown.
Clown. A lot of this kind of stuff, a lot of isms, you could say. And then the danger is that you start caring too much about the fans. And let me tell you, I do. Deeply.
I know.
And I know you do too, Johnny. But we have a duty to our patrons, not to anyone listening to this episode if they're not a patron, to consistently push the envelope. Because no one wants a heathen chemistry. No one wants a do you know what I mean? No one wants us to be a pastiche of ourselves in some kind of Christopher Nolan, fifth dimension style.
Certainly not.
No. They want Redford.
Yeah. Well,
solving shit.
It'd be pretty hard to be a pastiche of myself on this show, considering I don't remember anything I said on the previous episode ever.
No, I know it's true. I know that.
So if I'm a pastiche of myself at all, that's even more surreal.
Yeah,
because I don't even realize it's happening.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Yeah,
sure. Kind of a Professor X.
Yeah.
But
okay.
I'm Professor X, like going into my own mind. Imagine if.
It's
Imagine
exactly like that.
If Professor X
No.
went to Cerebro, but
Yeah.
like went into his own
own,
mind
yeah.
and fucked shit up. You know what I mean?
Because he can.
Dude, I'm the Dark Phoenix and Jean Grey all at once on here. You know
I
what I
feel
mean?
like I'm the card one.
Gambit?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm wearing linen today.
I'll give
it's
you
kinda
that.
his
Sure.
vibe.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm under 180 today. I weighed myself in. 179
Nice.
feels pretty good. You know, I'm a tall guy. I'm skinny-ish, but you know, I don't have that kind of I used to look like Kate Moss when I was like 22. Mm-hmm. There's photo documentation to prove it. But I'm feeling pretty good here, pretty. I was in the studio all day. And I kind of want to just catch up with you because, you know, we've both been so busy. And I realized in the studio that I'm working at, I feel like this is a producer move.
Yeah.
In the studio that I'm working at, in Coquitlam, a.k.a. the basement of the singer in my band's house. So it's not really a studio, but that, you know, my concern, and this is a kind of wellness podcast, I think everyone already knows that, is that I get there around 9 a.m. Okay?
Wow.
I'm not doing any of that night tripper style stuff. Get there about 9 a.m.
Yep.
And I'm working. By about 4 p.m., I'm looking basically no matter what's happening to get just trashed. Like, there's no real way around it. Don't smoke cigarettes anymore, so it's like I got to go straight for the sauce.
Right.
And the problem is, like, I want to, as you do too, because you're a fitness kind of guru, fit a workout in every day. Just to kind of keep my head in, you know, good shape. There's a lot of people out there who are doing neural feedback. You know, they're doing kind of like, they're on SSRIs. And I respect that. But I'm trying to do at least a 10K a day just to kind of not, you know, I don't know, Mandalay Bay, Coquitlam. So anyway, I found a park nearby Jeff's house, so I did a nice 10K today in the park. Midday.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a nice vibe that I've always wanted to try to get into, but it's pretty tough because for me, it's obviously mental and physical and all that stuff, but it's also a big part of it is the ritual of the pump, the shower, crack a beer, relax for the evening vibe. You know what I mean? Like that. It's all about. So to go back to work post pump shower, then I don't really have my reset later.
No,
you know,
I've got more of a Marley mentality.
Yeah.
I'm using the workout, the run, to get pumped up to do vocals.
Yeah.
Pumped up to play guitar. I'm limber.
Yeah. Well, that's a different vibe.
Yeah.
I'm already pretty keyed in the studio.
Yeah. Hey, I've got some more news for you as well.
Yeah.
I'm recording your show this weekend.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Don't know if you knew that.
You mentioned it the other day.
Yeah, so I found out today that
I didn't even know it was being recorded. Quite honestly,
listen, I'm a hired gun.
Yeah, well, they couldn't have got a better guy.
I'm coming down there. You can rely on me. I'll tune you up.
Nice, thanks, man.
I'll be tuning.
Are you mixing it too?
No.
See, that is actually interesting to me. Who's planning to mix this?
I mean, you could request me to mix.
Yeah,
a tune
I will.
For you if you want.
I certainly will because you know I'm not going to mention any names at all.
Name any names here, no.
But yeah, let's just say I'd like you to mix it.
If and when the time comes after your barbecue cookout. Also, by the way, big party afterwards at Brandon's.
Yeah, that's I'm not trying to do like a dazed and confused sort of, you know,
Party
get
in
the
the
word
Moon
out
Tower
so the
kind
whole
of thing.
town shows up at his place.
Listen,
but
no one listening knows where Brandon lives.
No.
Ogden Drive in East Vancouver. No one listening knows where it is. I'll look on my phone. It's like
yeah, well, it was very kind of him. And you know what's going to be very cool about the set? You're going to have, you know, your hands full.
I heard you've also got my drummer to play
I got
in
your drummer
band.
playing some congas and guiro and shit up there. So
yeah. Well, that's exciting, and I'm excited to be there. I guess I'll have to stay a little bit later because, I mean, I don't want to say this on the air, but you're not headlining.
yeah, I know that. Not a surprise.
Pummel them.
Yeah. No, it's going to be like more of a kind of like, you know, beat that
Yeah, exactly. Neil Diamond. Neil Diamond.
Like James Brown, Tammy show.
Oh,
you know what I mean?
Neil Diamond, Dylan, last
Yeah,
waltz.
that's sure that. Yeah, that's probably more accurate.
Yeah.
That'll be me. I'm more of a Neil Diamond and like the headliner's Dylan, and I'll say that. Yeah, that's more
Sleepy
accurate.
Gonzalez.
Yeah. They're pretty good.
Yeah, they're really good. Nice band. Good drummer.
I think is it like Fake Shark headlining my stage, or I think
should we look it up right now?
I think they are.
I don't think so, but I'd like to look it up now just for
because my stage is more the kind of I'm like
I'm on
indie side.
It's the B stage. Yeah,
it's the I don't like that name actually because I think of it more as kind of like the more indie stage, like of all the acts.
I think it's more. I would go to say it's kind of like like at Glastonbury,
alternative.
Yeah, it's the tent.
I wouldn't go that far.
I mean, because I'm looking at so I'm looking here at the light. I'm looking at this right now, and you're. I don't know. There's a couple of people above you on the. I don't know. Like it's funny with stuff like
bit
this.
of an insult considering my tenure.
Everyone looks at these things, don't they? Like this is the thing. Everyone looks at these things, even if they don't. They look at them and they're like, "Okay, what's the order that it's been put on?" Right. So it's your stage
on
is good.
Second.
Dude, there's only 4 bands on your stage.
Well, yeah.
This is sick.
Buddy, let me tell you, I couldn't care less.
Well,
I'm happy to play whenever they want me, and we'll do a good show, and that's all.
Well,
that's all I care about
right now, Johnny, that your stage is presented by the Raycam Cooperative Center.
Okay,
which is that's indie.
I mean, it's like all on one street. There's only 2 stages. I doubt one's smaller than the
I'm
other.
so glad I'm doing the sound on your stage. It's the other one. There's a secret set at 4 p.m. that could clash with you. That could be Chad Kroger.
Yeah, I was going to guess Mounties, but
that's
Steve
legit for sure. We'll play it, but only if we get a secret set.
Yeah. Is it at the same time as my set?
No, you're at 4:30.
Yeah.
So it's going to be fine.
I think it's all going to be fine.
I feel really
You know
good
what's
about
funny
it.
is that it's the 10-year anniversary of Light Organ, and that made me realize that's when I've been there since the start, dude.
Yeah, I know.
And that's when you got signed, too, to them.
I'm just going to put a little bit.
I thought it might be Sun Wizard, the secret set.
I mean, maybe Mally's coming out of town.
Shiloh's, dude.
This shit's legit.
Who's this?
This is the Raconteurs.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
To me, this is the epitome of legit music.
Yeah.
Or as one of our patrons says, real deal music.
Yeah. Well, I think Black Keys, too.
Kida
Are total legit. Who's headlining my stage? Fake Shark, Real Zombie?
No,
are they not called Real Zombie anymore?
Sleepy Gonzalez.
Oh, okay.
Is this legit?
Who's this?
The Keys.
Yeah, it's pretty legit.
See, I think that Chad Blake's mixing makes it just it's better than legit.
Well, they're probably now more legit than they were, but that's how it goes. White Stripes originally weren't legit.
No,
but Raconteurs are.
And
you know what I mean?
I can only imagine.
Very few people first album is legit.
It's true, actually.
Never happened.
No one comes out the gates with a legit record.
Not really.
No. That's true.
Unless it's like made in the, by the label. Thrown together. Yeah, like created. Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you know what I looked up the other day, dude? Like I was wondering who produced Smooth by Santana.
Yeah.
It's got like 16 producers.
That's legit.
That's as legit as it gets.
We're going to need people to look at every single facet of this song.
Go through this thing with a fine-tooth comb. And you know who's included? Lauryn Hill, Wyclef Jean. Like there are names on here that are, Cliff, what's his name? Famous guy who was like CEO of Columbia Records in the 70s.
He's on it for some reason.
Produced Smooth.
Let's look. I want to look it up.
Yeah.
Let's get it going here.
Let me get it here. I got it here.
Yeah, you let me know how it goes.
Yeah, well,
while you're looking up, I want to tell
technology.
you what I'd like to do on this episode is because now we're back on computers, I'd like to get the rest of my ranking sheet in.
Yeah, well, mine too. Look,
dude, mine, I couldn't even
got it right
find
here, dude.
mine.
Check it out.
I couldn't find mine today. I was stressed, but I did find.
Been crumpled in my bag. Yeah. Every time I take it out, I laugh so hard because it's just.
Do you have Ringo on there?
Yep, I do.
Okay, let's do Ringo real quick because Ringo, we've done Paul, John, George, and we haven't done Ringo.
This thing fell in the pool the other day.
I've been there. Okay, Ringo hangability 10.
I almost mixed it in with my salad greens.
I don't. Very good.
Hangability 10.
Of course.
Technical 7.
Nielsen. We didn't even put Nielsen into this. Ernest. Masterclass in Ernest ranking.
That was so great. I was laughing about that. Do you want me to just quickly tell you the producers of Smooth? Because it'll just take a second here.
Well, yeah, and now I'm thinking about that. It's like
a lot of people played on this too, man.
I mean, producers of it, that's got to be like a conspiracy. You want to like put them on so that they pump it. Also, shout out to William Hass and Alfie Furman, new patrons.
Sorry, go ahead.
Well, just saying, Artie Fufkin, one of our new patrons.
Right.
£4 patron, so he's a UK lad. Really appreciate it. Thank you very much.
Okay, so I was wrong. Smooth, the track itself, was only produced by one guy.
Who?
Matt Serletic.
Let's look him up. How'd you spell his last name?
No, I looked him up, dude. I got it right here. He is producer of Matchbox 20.
Oh,
so
okay.
Rob Thomas brought in his guy.
His
guy.
I only do vocals with Andy Serkis.
Yeah, whatever his name is. But, if we're talking about the whole album here, this is a concept and background here. Supernatural producers.
Well, there's a lot of
Carlos
different people on it.
Santana, Clive Davis, he's the guy.
He's who you're thinking about.
Yeah, he's an A&R guy from the 70s, real sleazy, almost kind of a what's the guy, Don Simpson vibe. Harvard Law School. Blood, Sweat, and Tears, Joplin, Sly, Donovan,
legit
Loggins and Messina, Aerosmith, Pink Floyd, Whitney Houston. This guy's a powerhouse major player.
Yeah, he's a major
player. So he helped produce Supernatural.
Executive or just production?
No, production. Jerry Wanda Duplessis.
Cool name.
Haitian music producer and film.
Probably worked with Wyclef and the Fugees.
His first major success was a producer for the Fugees album, The Score.
It's one of the best
So this
ones.
must be because they must be on one, right?
Columbia House Classic.
I guess it's every song had a different producer. Now I'm realizing. So it's less legit. Dust Brothers, who did Beastie Boys' Paul's Boutique, but I don't know which track he would have produced on Supernatural. But anyway, this is going nowhere. But I thought that the song Smooth had 14 producers, which I thought was hilarious. But I was wrong.
I mean, it's a good song. Uh-huh. And, the way it sounds, it wouldn't surprise me if it had 14
That's what I'm saying. Like, every aspect. You need the Latin elements produced by, like, a Haitian guy or a Cuban guy. And then you need, like, the Rob Thomas has his own vocal producer.
I always thought
Santana,
his vocals were kind of annoying, weirdly. Like, he wasn't...
Of course
it's funny.
Annoying.
Like, no, but I always thought... No, I mean, I don't... Obviously, the song's whatever, but... Yeah. I always thought that he wasn't good enough to sing it.
I think that to his credit,
right,
he put absolutely everything he had into that song. Like anything he could do,
even his penis size.
Is that in the lyrics?
I just always thought the 7 inches from the midday sun was a reference.
Oh, I see.
It's been a hot one. 7 inches from the midday sun. Like, what else is like? I mean, most people would say like 4 or 5, but like it's Rob Thomas,
right? Well, I mean, poetic license. I'm surprised you didn't say 8 or 9.
Well, 7's that's pretty. I mean, soft. That's massive.
I don't think you'd be saying soft if you were talking about like from
Rob
the midday
Thomas?
sun.
No,
you'd
using
probably
it
be,
as a tape measure.
You'd probably be erect. at
As a
that.
tape measure.
If it's a hot one,
Oh, yeah.
I think you're hard at that point.
When he says smooth, what do you think he's talking about? Just attitude?
You've got the kind of loving that can be so smooth. I don't know, like probably somebody's ass or something, you know? Or
maybe. I mean, it's hard to...
body. Just like a
Body, it's a
smooth
body.
body, you know.
Which is kind of like a hard body, like an American Psycho style approach.
Kind of oiled up 80s vibe.
I think there's oil involved. Hot, lotion.
It's sweaty. It's sweaty, hot,
Miami.
hard Miami, South Beach, bodies on the beach.
Bodies on the line,
Yeah.
frankly.
Will Smith.
Bodies on,
you know.
let the bodies hit the floor. That's demented clown.
Yeah. Look at this. I'm doing the thing.
What's Santana and Rob Top? Just clown. Stadium clown, I suppose.
No.
Corporate clown?
There is no doubt in my mind that Carlos Santana, pagan, 100%. Always has, always will be.
Really?
Full on pagan, man. His whole attitude, like, you know, the like seeing the snake, his guitar neck is a snake.
For sure.
And then even later, he's all about, you know, when he gets into like the stuff with John McLaughlin and
Extrapolation, some of that stuff's weird. All the like Zen shit.
Oh, yeah, it's very pagan. And then like even the Supernatural album cover, man.
Supernatural's a giveaway.
There you go.
Should we rank?
It's always been his vibe. Voodoo.
Dude,
you know, that kind of
black magic.
Yeah. Definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely. What got a black magic woman?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
100%.
You got to change your evil ways. It's all that kind of energy, man.
Yeah, a lot of.
Whereas Rob
like
Thomas,
Spirit Quest.
100% clown. Rob
He's
Thomas.
kind of with the Sugar Ray.
He's kind of an angry clown. I think.
Oh,
you know, when he's like, he's like, I wanna push you around. Well, I will. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no,
it's
he's
like
got-
take
yeah.
it easy. It's like,
dude, stop, dude. Like, I don't. It's scaring me. It's like
I don't like clowns. I don't want to go on this ride. Come on, kid, get on the ride.
Yeah,
You know?
exactly. Kind of like a scary, like I guess like gypsy clown,
Yep.
like a traveling circus clown.
An old timey like scary circus clown. Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense. Actually, 100%.
Just angry. Just like just been around the, you know,
Where are they from?
too many times, huh?
They sound like they're from the Midwest.
Yeah, they sound like Ohio,
or like Rust Belt.
Yeah, but does he actually have a southern accent, or
No,
is he
they
just
ha-
kind of
no,
go,
they have,
I
like-
wanna?
They kind of have like. They have a kind of. I suppose like
And it's
a,
3 a.m. and I must be lonely.
It's got to be.
Come over here right now.
Oh, dude, they're from Florida. Of course,
Oh, there
they're
you go.
from Florida.
Yeah.
Rob Thomas. German-born American makes
She
sense.
said it's
Angry.
cold outside. She hands me a raincoat. There's always worried about things like that. It's kind of a Chris Stapleton delivery, a little bit, in lyrical content. You know,
I think that like if Rob Thomas had the hats and had just kind of like gone more that route, he could have done it for sure.
I think he has a hat in the Smooth video, but that's more just to kind of be a bit
kind of
more like
it's more of a
more
Santana.
Miami fedora
Yeah, it's more
to
Cuban.
fit in. But
Cuban
if he's from
bluegrass.
Florida,
Yeah.
it makes sense
No,
that
he's
you know,
German though. He's German.
Thank you. Alex just brought me a beer. 'cause
Well,
I
it
only
is
brought
20
one
minutes.
out here.
Hi, Alex.
Yeah,
I
only
miss
brought-
you.
James says he misses
I can see you on the screen. I hope I get to see you soon.
Yep.
Actually, speaking of Germans, Rob Thomas being a German guy. I
what are you
bumped
saying?
into Stranglehold.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, I bumped into Stranglehold in Bosa Foods yesterday. And I think I've told you
What do you
before.
mean, speaking of being a German, though.
Well, let me tell you.
Okay.
That's the point of the story. So I go to Bosa Foods in the morning. Shout out to Bosa Foods, one of my favorite places in Vancouver. If you ever want to see me, I'll be there around 9:30 to 10, sometimes as early as 8:30 every day, getting a little sandwich and a black coffee. Very kind of Godfather style,
Yep.
Italian. I go in there and the woman who works the counter says, "Here's my boy," when I walk in.
Wow.
Here's my boy.
Where
And
is that? Bosa Foods.
Victoria and Adenac.
Okay.
here's my boy, and always knows the sandwich I want. There's lots of different sandwiches they can make you, but being a vegetarian, it's limited. Sometimes I get the artichoke sandwich, but mostly I just get a breakfast sandwich. But anyway, I go there, and I've often said, if I go in after 10, a whole different crowd of people in there. I'm in with the kind of construction worker scene. After 10, a whole different kind of bears in there.
Yeah.
It is the Treadwell style thing. And I'm in there getting a sandwich, and Stranglehold shows up.
Wow.
Mike Kamazchuk. And he looks frazzled. And he's walking around like he's never been in a grocery store before, which is possible.
Yeah.
And I said, Mike, and he saw me. I was with Graham and Brown, and he came over, and I said, what are you doing? You like on your lunch break? He said, no, buddy. I've taken a couple of days off work. And I was like, oh, great. You look like, and I said, you look like you have. You look really relaxed and well. And he did. He just looked kind of Santana style zen, a bit out of it. Just kind of like, I'm good. And he said, kidding me. I need to go to a spa for a week, the week that I've just had. I've been in Whistler drinking my face off for the last week. That's why I've taken time off.
Yeah, he sent me a few texts about that.
And then
He said he was hanging out. It was like a mountain biking kind of tournament up there.
Oh, really?
And he wasn't aware when he went up, and there was a lot of Red Bull sponsored events.
I'm sure he made
that he
friends
kind of
with that
went
kind
made
crowd.
his way into, you know.
Yeah, I'm sure. Like kind of a free party at Garfinkel's. Something like that.
Yeah, I think what he said, if I recall.
Yeah, check it out. I'm just going to get another one of these mezcal beers.
Yeah. No. This was actually on a Shiloh's thread we've had going recently. Kind of weird.
Interesting.
Mike said he sent a link of a song that we used to listen to and laugh at a lot called Road Food by the Guess Who.
Shall I put it on?
Which is, it's really funny. You should hear it.
Put it on right now.
I think they're talking about women when they say road food. It's a really kind of quite a revolting song. No. This isn't it.
This is a Starman. Yeah, it's not. This is it. Yeah. Oh, I guess the album's called Road Food, too.
Check out this beginning, man. Really weird. Let's hear a verse.
Wow. Yeah.
Demented music. It's really creepy.
Wow. Yeah. Burton.
Discuss? I can't believe this one's
Can we
not
keep going?
full.
I mean, it sounds really good.
It's a little too proggy and demented for
It is
my
quite
taste.
proggy, yeah.
Road food, dude. Oh my god.
Is there another verse coming up?
I'm sure.
Because I'd like to hear it.
No Cummings at this period, just so you know.
Oh.
Or, sorry, Bachman.
No, I know. It
left,
sounded like Burton Cummings singing.
Yeah. Oh, he's singing. Oh, no, Cummings is singing.
The Burton Cum Theatre.
Yeah.
That's where I played last week.
Chippa Chippa Chee Chee. There's some kind of...
Real kind of Spinal Tap energy on this one.
Yeah.
Better have a whiskey so I feel alright. Walking down a hallway.
And I guess they only do one verse the whole song.
I know you're in the elevator.
What a voice, though.
My name is in the paper.
He's too much of a dick for me to like his voice. I've seen so many interviews where he's just a complete ass clown.
That is a strange song.
It is.
Oh my god, dude!
What?
I'm on the I gotta say. How do I do this? I'm on the Okay, anyone listening?
Yeah.
I'm on the Guess Who's Spotify page.
Okay.
Just go onto it and look at the photo of the Guess Who.
Okay.
It can sometimes be different on a cell phone.
Oh, Mike sent me a YouTube link. Sorry, so I'll have to.
Yeah. No, just go on Spotify if you have it and look at this photo
Guess
of
Who?
the Guess Who.
Is it them like outside of like a kind of a trailer?
No, they're like kind of like a 5-piece
Yeah.
on a train track, kind of.
Sort of a train check, but is anybody in the band currently? It doesn't look like anyone from the band.
Who is that?
Who's playing guitar? Who's playing the 12-string guitar up front?
Oh no, you've got a different photo. That's what I'm saying. Go on it on your computer,
Dude, but this one I have, like, there's no one from the Guess Who in it. I think Burton Cummings is in the very back playing a Casio keyboard. Like,
let me look it up here. Let me look it up. I'm on my.
Look at them. Look at the one I have.
I'm going to do it right now. This
No
is
one.
important.
Like no one.
Oh,
that's
dude.
not Burton Cummings, dude. Up
Okay,
front.
Let me have a look here. Yeah, that's really weird. No, it's the same band.
Okay,
on mine.
so is he the guy in the back with the keyboard? I think so.
Maybe.
He has to be because he looks old. He's the only old guy.
The photo I have is fucked because I think I can share my screen with you on Zoom.
This is getting
The photo
technical.
I have suggests that the tiny little fat drummer is the main guy. Let's look this up.
Okay.
Okay, I'm going to share my screen with you.
Guy who looks kind of like the Penguin.
Yeah, he's kind of got a penguin energy.
Danny DeVito.
Hang on, see this. You should be able to see this. Oh God, it's so allow.
I don't understand why this guy playing the 12-string is the front man in mine.
He looks like a hired gun.
And the other guy, the blonde guy, doesn't even have an instrument, dude. He's just like standing there looking crazy.
Okay,
kicking up dust.
I can't share it.
Is he just a dancer? I assume people are now looking at the Spotify Guess Who photo because I want to know. From what I'm seeing on the far left here, you got the bass player is rocking super hard. He's got his bass
look
up
like an emo band.
Steven Tyler kind of.
I'm just gonna take a photo of them and send it to you. I think.
Yeah. Then you've got Burton Cummings in the background playing a keyboard.
Kind of a Casio.
The blonde
style.
guy, like sort of Chad Kroger type, just like kicking up dust, dancing. He's not doing anything.
No,
He doesn't have an instrument.
Road food's weird, man.
Yeah, it's really weird. So we used to laugh a lot about that.
Yeah, of course.
And then he wrote just out of nowhere he sent that Mike, and then he said up in Whistler enjoying the up in Whistler enjoying the spoils of Crankfest. Hot tubbing and listening to the Guess Who.
Amazing.
Yeah, the spoils of Crankfest. And I said, what the fuck is Crankfest? Is it a bike thing like Krankenstein? Krankenstein being a place that we played a show in Fort Collins, Colorado. It was a bike repair shop.
Yeah, you got
That's a story for another time.
Yeah, maybe a Sunday.
And Mike said, imagine Krankenstein on the global stage.
Oh, right. Wow.
He said, if I wanted to, I could probably go to the Red Bull after party tonight.
Well,
So maybe that
appreciate
happened.
that. Well, anyway, when I saw him, we were in Bosa Foods, which is an Italian delicatessen.
Wait a minute. This photo is fucked up, James, that you just sent me. What?
Why are the Guess Who with no original members? All the members are 25 years old. Burton Cummings is nowhere to be seen, being led through like Blood Meridian by the Penguin.
Is he the original drummer? Maybe.
Maybe
But
it's
dude,
just
also,
the drummer.
Dude, look at this. Okay, can I show you something? This is really big. Okay, look. if you look at the one you just sent me,
Yeah.
and then look at the Spotify one,
Yeah.
it looks like the one you sent me. It's like they haven't quite finished building the set to the left of them.
Yeah.
It's like just the like framed lumber. They're like in the process.
Yeah, I got to.
Or maybe it's a bit further behind.
No, it does look really different. Yeah.
Oh yeah, maybe it's the building behind, but
So
I don't
maybe
understand.
the only person, the drummer from
He's the only one left. He's the only one left.
Yeah.
Okay, that's really weird. Do they have any recent releases? Let's Go 2014 album. But this is old stuff.
Well, let's have a look. The Guess Who.
They've got nothing. Nothing new.
Well, listen, I mean,
Oh no. Here it is, dude. The album cover's also in that same place. The future is what the album's called The Future Is What It Used to Be.
It's kind of like our vibe, that.
Yeah. When we were young.
Current members, I'm looking at it right now. Look at this. Gary Peterson, who's the original drummer.
Right. I think I knew that.
And everyone else is just
hired
brand
guns.
new. Brand new. Okay, so they're going to anything.
Can you check out this album? The Future Is What It Used to Be.
Yeah,
Interesting choice of what's capitalized and what isn't in the title too. Is not capitalized.
How
neither
did
is
this
to.
guy get? How does this guy get the rights?
Well, I guess it's a Mike Love situation here. We should probably look into it, and we would, except that no one else cares about the Guess Who except Canada.
The future is what it used to be. It's okay. Dude, there's one song on it here that has 220,000 plays.
Really? Let's hear it.
It's called In America.
Okay. That's their most plays. 12 string, dude. That's his signature, this guy.
Move, yeah. Imagine having to explain to people you were in this band and you're like, it's bluesy.
Wow. He's at least, you could tell he's got the pipes to sing No Sugar Tonight if he has to. You know? Imagine if you went and saw the Guess Who, how bummed you'd be.
This, I mean, you know what? I'm kind of into this.
Well, yeah, but it's like just start a new band. Nice.
Kind of bluesy, kind of got like a bit of a sleazy. The problem with these guys when they're doing classic rock, like the new kind of hired gun style guy, is there's too much strip in it. They can't get rid of the strip energy. So they have like 80s, like it kind of gets into it.
Yeah. Yeah, they
legit gets into it, frankly.
That era of rock was so infectious. It's impossible to shake the strip 80s, early 90s mentality, GNR.
100%.
If you're kind of an age, you can't shake it, you know? I'm sorry, I'm going to say it right now. And Luke he'll be like 100%. Yeah. Even a guy like Luke.
Of course.
He believes that's the height. That's the height of rock in LA. And, here we are 30 years later, 40 years later, can't shake it,
Can't shake the strip.
And, I like the vibe, but it does hurt a band like...
Yeah, the Guess
if you're trying to be kind of like make a new album.
That sounds like the Guess Who. You're called the Guess Who. You own the rights to being the Guess Who.
And then you end up sounding kind of more like... I don't even know.
It almost starts with Cheap Trick, I think. It's like power, foot forward power pop rock, where the guitars are like, it's pretty pro, And then you go through new wave, and then you get into shred territory in the 80s.
I think Cheap Trick are a bit too like melody non-blues.
Yeah, they are a melody non-blues.
It's blues. Band. It's hard blues that come. It's almost like Hendrix into
the 80s.
Into Motorhead, Thin Lizzy.
Okay. I'd like to know about
even
that
kind of
lineage.
ZZ Top,
Sabbath.
Obviously
For sure.
Zeppelin, that kind of stuff, Aerosmith, and then it's like hard rock blues that was kind of taken to a new level.
Which the Guess Who just knew nothing about.
Well, they played blues, but
Yeah.
in the 60s sense of the term.
Yeah. Maybe it's
Whereas
Stevie
a
Ray
garage-
a little bit.
Which?
Stevie Ray Vaughan.
Oh, for sure. I mean,
Power
but he's
blues.
more kind of authentic.
Okay.
Traditional hat, everything.
Well, he has a
blues, like
hat.
Chicago, like he's considered himself a traditionalist, whereas the guys on the Strip were doing blues, but like we're
Reinventing it.
We're bad boys. We dress different. He's
I guess
trying
Van
to dress
Halen,
bluesy.
some kind of these like
100%.
Yeah.
Van Halen is a major influence on Strip sound and culture.
Yeah.
For sure.
Which unfortunately, the guy who now is fronting the Guess Who, if we're going to make an honest review of that song we just listened to, because we are essentially like at this point, the alternative Rolling Stone.
Yeah.
I would say it just lacks a little bit, disregarding the fact that none of the original members except for the Penguin are in the band. It just lacks a little bit of that original authenticity because it's a little bit too influenced by the sort of Strip mentality.
But what I will say, to the drummer's credit, is he might have a little trouble getting another gig without that moniker,
Uh-huh. Yeah.
So I understand why he's doing it, and as we know, it's a goddamn impossible way of life.
Dude,
and
my
so-
Spotify's fucked now.
Why?
The shit that it thinks I listen to, my top 3 artists are the Guess Who, Chris Stapleton, and the Raconteurs.
But that's just what you played tonight.
I know, well, and then Steve Miller, Wide River is next.
Well, you love that.
I mean, I do like this record, yeah. It's
Yeah,
pretty
you
good. I do.
Shall we finish Ringo here quickly? Because we started it.
I'd like to, yeah, actually.
I just have to, read some of these smudged numbers here.
Natural.
Technical 7, natural 5.
That's pretty good, actually.
Yeah. Well, he's a good drummer.
Well, listen.
Great singer, too.
Little bit, I noticed that we'll get into this probably at a later date because it's just kind of just happening, but Dave Grohl has organized, or presumably like his management team, have organized a massive Live Aid style Taylor Hawkins tribute concert.
It's going to be big.
There's one in Wembley Stadium in London, and then there's one in LA. So it's basically like the biggest thing since Live Aid.
Wow.
Yeah, and Travis Barker's headlining.
Somehow.
He's headlining. Which makes me wonder if there's a big reveal coming.
Well, he's going to be drumming in the Foo Fighters.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
He's
obviously.
Yeah.
Wait, I thought maybe it was like, it'd be funny if it was like just a Foo Fighters show and everyone else was a drummer and they were just like auditioning.
I mean, that's the way to do it if you're going to do it.
Yeah.
But let me look it up, the lineup, because I was just going to say, didn't see Ringo on it.
Well, McCartney's going to be there, dude. Surprise.
Yeah, there's a lot of
100%.
people actually here that I've never heard of. There is, oh my God.
Because they're all drummers.
Dude, they are all drummers.
Yes, dude.
They are.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Well,
Stuart
that's what I thought it
Copeland,
might-
Josh Freeze.
Yep.
They are. It's just drummers.
Yeah, dude.
A lot.
Well, no,
lot of
James
these-
Gang.
Yeah, but
John
lot-
Paul Jones.
he's
Somehow.
playing. Justin
A
Hogan.
lot
from
of
the
drummers, though. They're
Darkness.
auditioning
Roger
a lot of guys.
Taylor.
Geddy Lee.
I mean, he
Nile
probably can do
Rodgers.
it. The one in London is presented by Dave Chappelle and Chris Rock for some
Interesting.
reason.
This guy, Taylor Hawkins, really had a lot of friends. Or
yeah,
Dave
he
Grohl
obviously
does.
is a guy that people really liked. Yeah.
Wolfgang
James Gang
Van
playing
Halen.
both. That's cool.
Who's that?
It's Van Halen's kid.
Ah.
Alanis
Geezer
Morissette.
Butler.
You know what? Alanis Morissette.
Travis Barker's playing both.
Yeah, well, I mean, because he's
He's
the
new drummer. He's the new drummer.
Let's be honest. Stuart Copeland's playing both too,
So is Geddy Lee.
and Josh Freeze, who's a drummer.
So it's just the same lineup of both, I guess.
Well, some of the guys don't want to fly.
Alanis Morissette.
She's low
Brian
down.
May.
They're low down on that. Brian May. Maybe it's not in order because Roger Taylor's. Really
it's alphabetical.
Low.
It's alphabetical.
Okay, thanks for that.
I can tell. Yeah,
because you can read the alphabet.
Yeah. I know. I can figure that kind of stuff out
Nice,
usually.
Dude, thank you.
Lars Ulrich. He'll be up for an audition.
Yeah, I think that they're gonna do it like that. Hey, it's just gonna be like, it's just gonna be fucking horrendous.
This is gonna be big for us.
Drummers feeling themselves.
Okay, here we go. Live performance 8.
Well, I'm just saying, Ringo. I'm surprised Ringo's not there.
McCartney's going to make an appearance, probably Ringo too. It's going to be a Beatles reunion at this thing.
Maybe.
McCartney's 100% going to be there, dude.
Okay, here we go. Right now, it's the iWall official take. You heard it right now. McCartney is going to be there. Mm-hmm. And he'll 100% play too. And he'll be like, he let me play at Glastonbury. I'm going to bring it. And it's going to be a big play from Dave because he's going to be like, he's going to supplant McCartney.
I'll take it one further.
Yeah.
McCartney's going to play some drums at this thing.
But they're not playing Beatles.
No, but Paul will be like, this is the one thing people don't know what a good drummer I am.
Interesting.
Let me sit in with the Foos for once.
It could be possible.
How about that? You know what I mean?
What song do you think they'll play?
I don't know. Let me think about that.
Big
live performance 8.
Sex appeal
5.
Harsh.
I know, but you know.
Well, I mean, out of the Beatles,
of all the Beatles, he's the lowest. Yeah,
fashion
6.
Business acumen
5.
Innovation.
He didn't really care. 8. Innovation 8.
Endurance
10. Still rocking, dude.
Well, we've seen his Instagram account.
Yeah.
Legacy
10.
Yeah, so we're all
74.
74 it is.
Yeah.
Okay, I mean, I guess I'm gonna have to. You got anyone else you've got on there? You want to do a new one right now? In the last 10 minutes.
Rank someone?
Yeah.
No, I don't.
Santana.
I got Harry here. Did you put it in?
Let's put him in.
Put him in. Masterclass.
Shout out to the guy who said this was a masterclass in
earnest ranking. Yeah.
Hangability.
That made my week. Hangability 10.
Technical
10.
Natural
8.
Live performance
1.
Sex appeal
5.
Fashion
5.
Business acumen
3. Poor Harry.
Innovation
5. What? Yeah, 5. Fuck. It's
endurance
low. 4.
It's hurting you, isn't it?
Yeah.
Again, all over again.
Yeah.
Legacy
6. Fuck.
Yeah, he's really low, dude. He scored one more than Paul Rogers.
Randy Newman's gonna get a much better score. We're gonna do them both at the same time. Want me to do Randy Newman super quick?
I just actually want to tell you a story real quick that I thought was really funny. And I don't think it's necessarily that funny, but I just want to get it out of my notes, notes thing that I make. So I was like on Facebook the other day, and like I use it so infrequently that everything that comes up is like trying to get me. There's like BBC stuff. It's like things about Britain and stuff like that. There's this interview that came up that was on like the Graham Norton show, and it was Jamie Foxx being interviewed. And it's just like, if you don't live within the world of, popular culture, you can realize how sometimes certain things stand out as like, I live in the singularity. Like, this is Matrix level absurdity, and there's no way this has happened. And he told this really funny story where it was like, Graham Norton asked him a question, was like, so Jamie, like, we heard that Ed Sheeran lived on your couch for 2 months before he was famous. And he's like, 100%, 100% true. So Jamie Foxx is like, he tells this story. He's like, he says like I urge anyone to watch this little fucking vignette. He's like, guy comes to my house one day, just knocks on my door. Wow. It's Ed Sheeran, but no one knows that. And he says, he knows I'm a music guy. He knows I'm into music. So
Sure.
he says, Jamie. In fact, he says, hey, Fox, can I come in?
Nice.
He said, hey, Fox, can I come in? I want to play you some songs. And this kid starts playing some songs to me, this kid. And he's the real deal. I knew right away. So I said to him, listen, I have a night in Hollywood tonight. Everyone knows me as a music guy. I have a night in Hollywood. You come down and, if you've got what it takes, you'll play in front of the black community. And
wow.
That's how we'll know if you've really got what it takes. And he sort of talks, and he's like, so we go down there, and this is like, we're talking everyone's black. Everyone's singing about blackness, black realness, black excellence. We got the best players in LA there. Everyone's playing. And I've got Ed Sheeran with me, who's no one's ever heard of because he's crashing on my couch now for some reason. Because he decided to come to me to break him.
Ed Sheeran went to Jamie
just
Foxx's
randomly
house
to
for
Jamie
no
Foxx's
reason.
House. To Fox
and
called him
and
Fox.
forcibly got to the front door. There was not a gate.
No
or
one
anything.
cared.
He
Ed
knocked on
showed
the door.
up.
Yeah.
He's like, Fox, I know you're the man.
Come in.
Me. Yeah.
Come in.
He said, no, if you've got what it takes, you're coming to my club. You'll stay on my couch and we'll kind of workshop what you're doing.
Exactly. Are you hungry? Are you hungry?
Hungry enough.
Are you hungry?
Yeah, you're hungry enough. So they go, and he says, people are playing. It's like a celebration of blackness, and it's just a feel-good time. There's no white person there, and then Ed Sheeran's with Jamie. And one of the backing band, the band who plays every night, comes up. One of the major players comes up to Jamie Foxx and says, yo, Fox, you sure about this?
Wow.
You sure you want to do this? He's like, let's see what the kids got.
Nice.
And Ed goes out there with...
Probably Stevie Wonder or somebody like that.
Let's see what the kids got.
Yeah.
Let's see what he can do. And he goes out there kind of 8 Mile style.
Nice.
He goes out. I'm pretty sure he was just... I'm pretty sure that Jamie Foxx thinks that this happened to him, but it's just 8 Mile, and he's seen 8 Mile, and he forgets that, like, maybe because he's, like, so famous, no one's corrected
or, like,
him.
A Star is Born, or it's like an amalgamation of a bunch of...
that this didn't happen to him. And he's like... And
Ray Charles' story or something.
He's just probably, like, in method. He's probably method for something.
Yeah.
Like, and he's like, he's probably just thinks it's Ray again.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. So he's like... and he ends it with like Ed Sheeran went out there with the ukulele, played. The rest is history.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
And I watched the interview about 5 times. That's so
incredible.
Crazy. Yeah, I don't even know what to make about it. It's not even a funny bit.
And then I guess Jamie Foxx got him signed and did
just
all
the rest
that.
is history. He just that's
Right.
it. The rest is history. Nothing more to say.
Wow.
The rest is history.
Mic drop.
It was a mic drop, and everyone, was like, "Woo!" Everyone's like,
and he probably grabbed that ukulele and sang like "A Change Is Gonna Come," and just
maybe
brought the house down.
I'd like to know what he played that night.
Yeah,
I would. I'd like to know. Mm-hmm. Okay, well, I can just finish off here with because I want to put. It looks like I tried to do Jim Morrison. We never got to it. We've got a couple of minutes here. Elton John. Let's put him in.
You know what I've been wanting to listen to? Not this time, but next time. It's like right Jim Morrison ranting at that live show. I don't know if you're going to find... when he's like, I think you're all fucking idiots. Or he does that. Yeah. It's really good.
Well, he has his own Spotify, which is just an American prayer.
Oh, cool. It's good stuff.
And then this is good. The Ultimate Spoken Word Collection.
Cool.
It came out in 1999. Who's at home listening to this? And then Dionysius. An album from 1998. Jim Morrison, Of the Doors. Should we listen to one of the songs?
Dionysius, nice.
Listen to this.
That he is...
Invocation of dark forces.
Bill
It is
Hicks.
a theatrical performance, nonetheless. It's not a political rally.
It just seems like you have to be in a constant state of revolution or you're dead. There always has to be a revolution. It has to be a constant thing, not something that's going to change things and then that's it. The revolution solved everything. It has to be every day.
The right of anyone with a personal viewpoint to.
So this
state
is just
their
kind of
right.
like, I mean, it's a beautiful way to end the episode because it's like a hark back to the Burroughsian cut up technique.
I'd love to just nibble a couple of stems and lay back and listen to that for 2 hours.
I might do it tonight.
Yeah, that's my vibe lately.
Here's a song. Here's a 33-minute long song called "All Day Breakfast" by Jim Morrison.
Nice.
Hey, why don't we, have you had breakfast yet or lunch?
Neither.
Let's go down to,
It's just him walking around, maybe.
And I set out to make that film, but, there's some very weird...
I guess it's just an interview. This is cool.
It's a great interview with him, that one. I know the one.
Really?
Where he's talking about how he used to eat so much, and that's when he felt the best, when he was, like, massive.
Yeah.
He was like, it was like a big bear. He's like, I'd have, like, eggs and bacon and sausage and potatoes and toast, and I'd be walking down the halls of this university, man. I was like a big animal, man. And he's like, that's the best. Yeah, and it's really
interesting.
Talking about like before he lost weight and stuff, he felt the best when he was like huge, you know?
I might listen to that then.
It's really cool.
Listen, he's a cool guy. We should rank him next episode.
Yeah, we should. We
should
should do Jim.
King of the Clowns.
All right, Jimmy. Thanks a lot. I'm going to go have some dinner.
Have a great... Yeah, I'm going to make some dinner.
Hang around on the line here. I want to talk to you.
Yeah, absolutely. Take care.
Okay.
Bye-bye.